Well, hello everybody. I hope you're all doing great, as today is a very special day, since, the man, the myth, nay, the orator, the greatest of them all, has blessed us with glorious golden locks and his beautiful chiseled chin, as well as his unimaginably, intimidating coffin that he carries around to, tell his enemies that he means business. He might be a healer, but you know what? He might be a priest, but he's not afraid to sin. Let me put it this way. So, as you can see, we have a very large, respectively, medium-sized, pool of goods that we're gonna be using today in order to get this glorious man and also some fair maidens along the way. Not particularly too interested in any of them, even though they are good, but you know what? It's all about this man right here. If we're gonna get, C6, any of them, I'm not gonna complain. It's gonna be glorious, but as I said, Luocha is all about him. It's all about this man. It's all about getting him. It's all about obtaining the glory, the bragging rights, nay, the privilege of being within his presence. As you can see, I gather the squad. I gather the boys, nay, the man. I have the entire squad, the dad, the father, the older brother, and the weird sibling, the middle child, the one that, has a permanent 8th grader syndrome of them all. We have them all. And you know what? Today, they're gonna give me the power, the glory that I need in order to power through the summoning session and achieve my wildest dreams. Before we begin, though, we have a few things to do first. We're gonna get ourselves warmed up, First of all, as you all know, every summoning session needs to begin with, a summoning ritual of sorts. Something that will bring us luck. Something that will allow us to achieve the end goal that we're all striving towards. And the set end goal, as you all know, is obtaining the man. But in order to obtain the man, you gotta know what it's like to be the man. So first of all, let's test him out. But before that, before I forget, we need to enable a sound, if you will. There we go. Now, let's begin. Let's test play this beautiful Honkai man and see what he's all about. Hi there, Liz, by the way. I mean, I don't know about that, Liz. That's a very presumptuous statement right there, but you know what? I'm glad you could put me in the same... I really love him. Like, this alone makes him worth getting. I don't know about you, but something about, a man like this carrying a coffin around him not only intimidates you, but also makes you think, what does he put in that coffin? Because, he's not only puts the copious amount of hair gel that he uses on a daily basis, and, the copious amounts of, clothing that he probably has. He probably has, like, 10 different suits that he just carries in there. It's like a portable wardrobe, all in one place. But he also carries bodies in there. Because, Luocha has a lot of skeletons to keep and transport them to God knows where.
Trouble ahead. Proceed. Let's wait.
All right. Let's see what we can get. All right, so he has a passive.
Nothing major.
Of some kind. I don't know what that passive does yet.
Don't get complacent.
Okay, I do now. So it heals. That's great. Now,
Eternal sleep.
let's go with the ult. I know Luocha scales from attack, which is like great. That's what I want him to be. I'm not gonna build him as a healer, okay? If you think even for a second, if you consider...
What is it we're waiting for?
Luocha, give me a second. If you even for a second consider that this man is gonna be a healer in my team, you're deeply mistaken. I'm gonna build him as the strongest DPS this world has ever seen.
The dead return!
Oh. I love him.
Receive divinity.
Ready to jam.
No interesting.
He's a cleanser as well, which is extremely good. He's gonna be like Kokolia's killer pretty much. And don't even get me started on the purple haired disaster that pretty much confuse you like nobody's business. He's gonna eradicate them all. Kafka has nothing on this man.
This song's for you.
He's like the one-man army, and I love him for that.
I'll see you off.
You know what? Let's not heal. Healing is for weak.
It's meaningless.
We're gonna be only focusing on DPS.
Today. Keep up.
Ah.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it.
You see, this is
Chose the wrong enemy.
that is true. That is true. I just love how much damage he does.
Eternal sleep is...
And the fact that he has one of the greatest debuffs, which is, you know, slowing down your enemies, is just icing on a cake, if you will. Like, look at that. The man just pretty much said, reverse Uno card, no you. Equivalent of that. And just make him not go for 3 extra turns. How great that. Imagine him paired with Welt. It's just gonna be, they're gonna destroy the world, you know? That's something that this world cannot comprehend, let alone withstand. Oh. I'm gonna build a full imaginary team one day. And that day is gonna be when the world ceases to exist. Because the enemies will not have a chance to go at all. Like ever.
you off.
And it's gonna be a glorious day. As soon as Dan Heng in his dragon form comes out, it's gonna be game over. Ah. Absolutely glorious. This man is everything I ever wished for. And everything I ever dreamed of. And because of that, we're gonna get him. It's a tank ambulance. He's pretty much equivalent of, you know, a tank having like a med pack on board, being like, you know, I can heal. But I also blow your head off if I have to.
If only I got paid.
Hey there, Doc. I'm glad you can join us. So, we're gonna do a summoning in a little bit. First of all, what we're gonna do is try to get some more artifacts, you know, try to ease in ourselves into a little bit of a warm-up. See how our luck feels, okay? Because, you know, if we're gonna get a good artifact, that's gonna be a good sign of things to come. And you know what? Since I'm feeling like, you know, our luck is pretty good today, let's go try to get some Luocha artifacts. I'm not 100% certain what artifacts set would be the greatest on him, but if I had to take like a guess, it probably wouldn't be this, because you don't want that on him. You want something a little bit more impactful, if you will. Now, I think this is kind of what he's gonna be known for. This is gonna be his forte, if you will. So we're gonna try to get some of this stuff, some of the good stuff, and see if our luck pays off. Because if I'm not gonna get anything at all, I'm gonna get a little bit nervous. It's not gonna stop me from summoning, but you know, I'm gonna be slightly wary. Slightly. To put it lightly. But, you know, I'm confident that we're gonna get, you know, good stuff. Good stuff. At least, I hope so. Alright. Let's do this. Does anyone already have him? I bet Greg already has him. Let's slice out another gun. I bet he got him. Okay, you know what? Somebody already has him, and I'm gonna steal him. Absolutely no worries, Doug. As long as you're present, that's all you need. I'm sure I'll make enough noises if I do get Luocha for you to enjoy yourself, so don't worry about that. That's not gonna be a problem. Alright, let's see.
Receive divinity.
Oh, look at that heal.
The dead return.
Oh. Absolutely glorious. I want to see the synergy between my boy Welt and him. Because so far, it's everything I've dreamed of.
Nothing major.
This is great. I feel the impact, you know? My Xyla is gonna be pretty much like unstoppable as soon as I get Luocha. Because I'm just gonna use Welt and Luocha together. I'm just gonna smash Ting Yan in there for fun. I'm using Natasha for now just because, you know, she's a healer. Luocha is not a healer here. Luocha is here, you know, for damage. As he should be. And this is not even a good Luocha, you know. My Luocha will be much better. Because I have the light cone of a century for him. I have a light cone which pretty much gonna make him from a healer into a beast.
There is no other choice.
Because he already has a passive healing, so he's never gonna even need to heal. He's just gonna be healing by being present. And that's what's gonna matter. Hey, that's Havik. Glad you can join us. You're right on time because we're testing Luocha right now. Before we get our own, you know, we gotta test the man. We gotta see what he's all about. And so far, I'm very impressed. I'm very, very impressed. And as I said, we're not building our Luocha as a healer. If you see somebody saying the Luocha is a healer, they're wrong. They're absolutely wrong. And there's nothing you can refute that. Because Luocha is so much more. He's a state of mind, you know? He is the sole reason healers will become DPS. Luocha will be a trendsetter unlike any. Because from this day on, healers are gonna be known as the greatest damage dealers of them all. This is actually pretty decent. Even though it's for fire, I'll keep it. That's actually alright. I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. But we gotta get Luocha artifacts. Come on. I don't have any. I need something. I mean, Luocha is gonna call ambulance for many people. He's not gonna call it for himself, that's for sure. This man is an entire hospital. Embodied into a single man. The amount of sins this man has within him, no single church can cleanse them. The demons will run away from him in fear. Not because he's a priest, but because he's scarier than any demon imaginable.
Illusions of the past.
Receive divinity. The dead return.
Oh. I just love this. This is great. I never felt more secure in my life. Let me put it this way.
Survive or be destroyed.
Like, just Welt is like, you know, being the absolute beast that he is, mixed with Luocha is a combination for the century. It's like a dream team incarnate. The only thing that's missing is Dunhang, because Dunhang is gonna be DPS. As soon as Dunhang comes out, it's game over. Because I'm building the full imaginary team, and nothing can stop me. I'm gonna pretty much rotate the world into opposite direction, okay? I'm gonna revert it back to the Stone Age. With the power of a handsome man on my side. which is the scariest power of them all. The power of friendship has nothing on that power. It wishes it could be as great, but it lacks immense sustainability that the power of handsomeness has.
Survive or be destroyed.
Ooh.
There is no other choice.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Zyla is here just for show, really. She's not here to do damage. Like, you might see that she does like 21k, but that's nothing, okay? That's nothing. She's just here for fun. It's all about Luocha. He allows this to happen. You gotta understand this. He allows this to happen. Welt and Luocha are the main stars in here. Zyla is merely a supporting role. And nothing more. Right, what do we have? What do we have? Not ideal. I mean, it is 4 stats, but we don't have the good stuff. The good stuff is, you know, speed. Or crit. That's what I want. Not great, not great. So far, not the greatest. I mean, it's usable, but it's not good. It's not good. As I said, we're building our Luocha as a DPS. So we want the crit rate, we want the crit damage, we want the speeds, we want the attack. HP we don't care about. Defense, couldn't care less. Effect resist, who needs it? What else? Break effect, I'll take it. But I'm not gonna be too happy about it.
The sea of butterflies.
I'm pretty sure I went through them all.
Who's next?
We have one more chance for glory. Can we achieve it? I mean, the greatest power of them all, Savik. The greatest power of them all.
Disappear among the sea.
As I said, power of friendship has nothing.
Illusions of the past.
In comparison, it's meaningless.
Stand down.
After this, we're going straight into it.
I'm fine. Bloom.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I'm not sure why I brought Natasha into this, considering I already have the greatest healer of them all.
Disappear among the sea of
But you know what?
illusions of the past.
There's never such thing as too much healing. In fact, I'm probably gonna build a team. I'm probably gonna have like imaginary team, and then I'm gonna have full healers team to, you know, to just assert my dominance fully.
Who's next?
And then I'm gonna build a shielders team as well,
Major.
just to, you know, to complete the deck, to collect them all.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Speaking of which, I still need to build my second team for the
Who's next?
Abyss, which I'm gonna do. As soon as I do that, it's gonna be the beginning.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions
Although I'm probably not gonna get too far considering I don't have any good relics. My relic selection is pretty much as bad as it gets, to put it lightly. But you know what? I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that the power of, you know, my unwavering and dedication towards the craft of collecting the handsomeness man of them all will allow me to power through any obstacle. Which is what I'm banking on every single time I face any difficulties in the game. And so far, it worked out great. Alright, we're almost there, we're almost there. Anything good? No. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything great artifact-wise. Which, you know, makes me a tiny bit worried. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. We also reached level 57. Which is good. That's good. That's what I like to see. But I am a bit worried. I would lie if I said I wasn't worried. Because, you know, it's... I saved up pretty much everything since Genuine Banner. I didn't summon at all. I didn't even look in Silverwolf's direction. She came to me and I was like, no. Get out of my sight. I do not care how great you are. I have the mission to accomplish. Alright, so let's start. We're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna test the waters. We're gonna see if I can, you know,
The next destination? Up to you.
actually get somewhere. Also, something you need to know. I already have 20 pity. Not because I went for a Silver Wars banner. I would never do such blasphemy. How could you assume so? What I did do, however, is I went a little bit deeper on the Jin Yuan's banner. And what I mean by that, I went exactly 20 pulls deeper. Because I wanted an extra 10 Yuan. For my Jin Yuan to... 10 Yuan, I mean. Excuse me. For my Jin Yuan to absolutely destroy everything and everyone. Unfortunately, I didn't succeed in that. And I didn't feel like going deeper. So, we are exactly 20 pity in. Which is both great and bad at the same time, because, you know, we have less chances of getting 4 stars, but as I said, not too keen on the 4 stars. It's fine. It's fine.
Life is as a film
If we get Luocha within 60 pulls, I'd call it a victory. If we go above that, I'm gonna be a little bit upset, but I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna be too upset. Just a little bit. You know, I might flip a table every now and again, but that's just something you have to accept. Alright, so let me put something, you know, to set up the mood, to, you know, to make sure that we have, you know, the perfect atmosphere for this situation.
As ephemeral as dew on a leaf, and full of lurking strife.
Let's see, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Okay, let's try this. Let me see. You know what? No. Let me find something to set up the mood. I probably should have pre-planned this, but you know what? You know what? It's fine. Okay, that's fine. This will be a good, you know, indication. So, we have a mission to accomplish today. And we're not gonna stop until we actually accomplish the said mission. We're here to get Luocha, no matter the cost. If it's gonna take my soul, my wallet, my body, anything. I'm ready to give this man everything I ever owned and will own in the future. I'm ready. Peppy, I need you to give me all your luck. Everything you ever had, I need it right now. You need to give me it all. If I obtain Luocha, I'll give you as many trees as you possibly can withhold within your little body. Okay? I need it all. Look me in the eyes. This is the moment that we've all been waiting for. This is when the greatness is going to be achieved, no matter the cost. Let's begin. The first temple. Alright, a 4-star? To be expected, to be expected. Nothing too bad. Can we get good 4-star though? That's the question. So far, nothing too good. Okay. You know what? I'll take it. You call. I like that. I like that. That's a good sign to come. There's a good first temple. We'll take those. Let's go with the second one. This is a 40th pull in. Let's see what we can get. Alright, another 4-star. That's fine. That's fine. We're only halfway. I'm not gonna get too greedy. Although I wish, you know, Luocha will come early. But that's alright. That's alright. Not great. Not great, I'm gonna be honest. That's not something you want to see. That's new, I'm pretty sure. No, actually it's not. Alright, that pull never happened. You saw nothing. Alright. Now this is a 50th pull. Luocha, can you come? Please. I need you. I need you in my life. Okay, okay, 50th pull. Let's see. Let's see. Luocha, please, please, come on. I'll be a good boy. I'll praise you until the end of times. As I said, I'll give you my soul, body, money, anything. Anything you ever wanted, you'll have it. I'll give you the best treatment possible. I'll build you as the greatest healer of them all. You know, Bailu will have nothing on you. Natasha will only dream of achieving your greatness. I promise you. I'll provide you the best possible conditions. You're gonna live like a king that you are. There will be no one to doubt your glory. I will praise you to the heavens themselves. The heavens will wish that they can have at least 1/10 of your greatness when I'm done with you. Okay? I promise you, everything you ever wanted, everything you ever wished for, everything you ever dreamed of, I will help you to achieve it. This is disappointing to say the least. Luocha, what did I do to you? Tell me. Why do you treat me this way? Did I ever mistreat you? I only ever said good things about you, and that's what you give me? This is how you treat me, huh? You know what? You're lucky it's only 50th pull, so I'll forgive you. Now, if you come to me now, I'll still provide you the best conditions possible. I'm still gonna treat you like the king that you are. So come on, Luocha, don't play me like that. Don't play with my heart. Come on. Right now. Come. Oh, okay, well. Well. You know what? It's still 60th pull. It's still within reason. I'm not gonna get too upset. You call, okay, we go another one. That's good. That's good. I'll take that. I'll take that. But I'm a little bit upset. If you couldn't tell, I'm a little bit you know, flamed, if you will. But we're still looking good. We're still looking okay. Luocha, please. I need you. Come to me. Luocha, no. Come on. Luocha, I swear to God. Look, I'm a good man, okay? I try to be my best. I try to, you know, give before I take. And this is how you treat me? Is this the kind of treatment I deserve, Luocha, you think? Let's do it again. This is the 80th pool. The moment of truth. Can Luocha come within the acceptable amount? Or will he bleed me until my last penny? Luocha, no. Luocha, no. Do not do me this way, please. Luocha, how could you? Luocha, this is not the kind of form I need you in. I need you in actual boy form. A man. I need a man, not a cardboard. Please. I need the greatest 2D man to be within my grasp. Unbelievable. Luocha, come on, 100th pull. Luocha, please. Please come home. Luocha. Come on. I need you. No Himiko. Himiko is great and all, but I don't need her. No, Luocha, no! Luocha, come on. Luocha, I swear to God. This is unbelievable. This is a good one, but not really what I need right now. I'll take it, but I still need the man. Luocha, come on. I need you. Please. We're running low on resource. I'm getting worried. Luocha. No. Luocha. Please. No. Okay, don't do me this way. Universe, I swear to God, I will write a lengthy complaint to you if you don't give him to me. You can't, you're great and all, but know what I need right now. Please. Please. Luocha, I only have 40 pulls left. Luocha, don't do me this way. Come on. 120th pull, I think. Luocha, I swear. Come on. Luocha, no. No. Not like this. No. Please. This is what despair looks like. This is... Luocha, you're taunting me now. Now you're just making fun of me. I swear to God, Luocha. Luocha, please. Please. I only have 30 pulls left. What did I do to deserve this? All I wanted is the greatness to... all I wanted to achieve greatness. And all I'm getting is a rough punishment. I'm not masochist, Luocha. I know you might think otherwise, but I don't enjoy pain. In fact, I'd like to not receive one. Because I feel like I've been thoroughly punished already. So please, please, please just come. Luocha, I swear to God, if you're gonna make me go to my last Starjades, I'm not gonna be happy. Alright, alright. Now we have him. Who could it be? Who could it possibly be? I do not know. There we go. There we go. It only took us, what, 18,000 Starjades to get this man. Merely a drop in a bucket for, you know, somebody like me, obviously. Being, you know, free to play, I can afford it, you know? All I need to do is save up for another year to get the same amount. Merely a speculation. Luocha, you better come in pair. Give me another one. I deserve it. Please. Give me another one. Quinshot, no right now. Luocha, come on. I know you're hiding there. Give me another one. Luocha, no. Luocha, you unbelievable savage. I love you, but... you cause me nothing but pain. But you know what? I'm gonna be a bigger man. I'm gonna forgive you. I know that being as handsome as you are is probably not easy. Being pressured by everyone to come home. I understand that you're a busy man. You know, you have a lot of morticious type business to attend to. But you know what? What matters is that you're finally home. You're finally where you're supposed to be. And that is within my grasp. You finally joined my harem, I mean, my team of the handsomest man of them all. Now, you're part of the squad, and I welcome you. I'm still not happy though that you made me go that far for yourself. Although you're worth it, I'm not happy. See, even Jin Yuan doesn't approve. But you know what, let's see our spoils. What do we get in the end? What did we walk out with? We got C4 Pella, which is great. She's a great unit. I do not regret that. There's a good pull. We got C2 or E2, shall I say? Quincho. You know what? Not the best, but I'll take it. We got Luocha, which is, you know, the prize. We got Himiko, who, in retrospect, I didn't have. So you know what? Not the worst pool of them all. I'll take it, although I'm not happy about it. And finally, we got the lady. At C2, we got Tin Yuan's more mature sister or mother. Not 100% certain. Overall, we came, we saw, we conquered, and we achieved what we came to achieve. Although we had a peril along our way, we had struggles, we had unexpected twists, we had unexpected turns. We achieved the final objective. We obtained the man, the orator, the greatest coffin keeper of them all. And for that, I'm grateful. Now, let's see what this man is all about. Is this man worth me spending all of my very hard-earned Starjays? Is he worth the trouble that I went through getting him? I think so. I truly believe so. But we have to test that. We have to actually prove that he's worth it. And we will see about that. We will see about that. Now, let's see if I have enough resources to actually build him. I did collect quite a few, but I'm not 100% certain if I actually do have enough. Okay, so, I have a confession to make. I didn't know he needed these. I thought, with my, naive little mind, I don't know why I thought that, but I did, that he would require the same materials as Natasha. I don't know why I thought that, but I did think that before his actual materials came out. And I pre-found this. Now, in retrospect, that was a very stupid decision on my part, but to defend myself, I thought that every single, path has one level up material. I don't know why I thought that, but I did. And, yeah, you know what? Let's just do level 1. Let's do level 1 Luocha and take him for all he's worth. I'm gonna put some light cones on him. I'm gonna, put some good relics on him. Good, relatively speaking. And we're just gonna see. We're just gonna see how level 1 Luocha feels, We're just gonna see if he is everything I ever wished for. Which I hope so. Otherwise, it's gonna be a bit tricky. Alright, let's see. What do I have? Let's put this. And then, that's pretty bad, but you know what? Let's use this, I guess. And, what do I have here? I need attacks, so do I have any imaginary damage? I don't. That is, not good. Not good to say the least. So... I don't have a single one? Really? That can't be right. I should have at least one. There we go. Okay, it's not 5-star, but you know what? Rough time call for rough measures. Let's see, what's the best one I have? Let's put this one. So, the final stats that we're looking at is 1.5k HP, 500 attack, 400 defense, 101 speed, and the crit rate, crit damage that could make even the best of them all jealous. Now, let's take this level 1 Luocha to the field and see what he can provide me with. See if he can prove that he's the greatest man of them all. Let's put him together with, Zyla. Just for show, really. Zyla is not going to be there for anything, really. And let's do Tin Yuan as well. Luocha is going to lead the team. He's gonna lead us to success, to the greatness. He's gonna lead us to, you know, the paths of glory. Now, the first thing that we're gonna test him with is the simulated universe. We're gonna take him to, you know, the deep end. We're gonna take him to the thick of it all. And we're gonna see if he can provide me with... You know what? Let's take him where he shines the best. Let's take him to Kafka and see... Natasha, get out of here. You don't need it. It's all about Luocha. In fact, Welt, you served me well as a leading party on my team, as a leader. But it's time for greater men to take the course. It's time for the man of the myth, of the legends, to take the charge. Alright. So, let's see. Luocha, I need you to prove to me that all those Starjades were worth it. I need you to prove to me that even though you refused my demands, my begging, and my, you know, pleading for you to come home early, I still got you. I still believed that you will be there for me when I need you. And even though you didn't come through immediately, you did eventually come through. And that will matter the most. The funniest thing is my Luocha has almost as much HP as my maxed out Tin Young. I don't know what that says about Tin Young, but you know what? I'm just gonna pretend like that's not a thing. My Luocha has 0 traces unlocked, 0 levels, but what he does have is unbelievable moral support that he's gonna provide me with. He's gonna make me into the strongest powering machine this world has ever seen. And as soon as I level up Yukong as well, I'm gonna make a team of all teams. I'm gonna make a team that will not only prove to everyone what is the greatest element of them all, but also will prove that in order to achieve greatness, you do not need damage. All you need is perseverance, a will of steel, and the greatest unit of them all. That's all you need. It's very simple. No, I'm not talking about Jin Yuan. Although he is the greatest unit of them all, but you know what? Luocha is close second. Now let's see. What do we have? Let's go with Blessing of the Hunt. Let's go with the same character to, you know, make Zyla feel a little bit more included. As much as I don't want to do that. After this, we're gonna go and do some events. We're gonna make sure that, you know, Luocha shows his dominance not only in a fake universe, but also in the real one. Because that's when he's gonna shine the most. That's what he's gonna prove to everyone that he's a true leader of them all. And everybody can only wish to achieve even 1/10 of the greatness that he was holds. The only reason this mortal plane still exists is because Luocha decided it deserves to. And that is the god honest truth. And you know it. Him and Jin Yuan are the only two that keep this world from collapsing.
Let's wait and see. Repay.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You know, jokes aside, I'm glad I got Luocha, just on a serious note for a second. But honestly, I died inside when I saw Himiko. Because I was like, at least give me Bronya. Because if it was Bronya, I would have been like, okay, fine. You know what, I'll take it. Even Bailu, like, even with Bailu, I would have been like, I don't need her, but I would be like, fine, I'll take it. Even the goddamn, you know, The little ice boy, I would be like, okay, fine, I don't want you, but I'll keep you. But Himiko? Come on, really? I mean, she's good, but, you know,
Here among the sea of butterflies.
I don't need her.
Illusions of the past.
I already have Jin Yuan. Like, I don't need Himiko. But you know, that's what life for you is. I didn't have her, so you know, at least we have that. At least I didn't get, you know, another Japard or something. Or like Clara. So I can't technically complain too much, but I'm still gonna complain. Alright. Enough of that. Let's actually get back to what we came here for. So far, so good, you know? So far, Luocha proves to be the beast that I wanted him to be. Even on level 1, he proves to everyone that he is the greatest healer of them all. And that's what you like to see. Now, let's get a little bit more HP in there. Let's get my Luocha a little bit more beefy, if you will. Now, the next step is to build Luocha, and I'm gonna build him tomorrow. So I was planning to actually build him today, and build Jin Yuan alongside him, as well as Japard and Clara, to, you know, complete my deck and actually get the second team. But unfortunately I forgot that he requires different materials, so I probably shouldn't have spent all those energy on relics and instead actually pre-farmed his materials, but you know what? You know what? That's okay. That's okay. Because, you know, as famously Bob Ross, the greatest painter of them all, said,
Among the sea of butterflies.
there's no mistakes, there's only happy little accidents. And I truly believe they are man's words. Because nothing happens for no reason. Luocha probably was, you know, a little bit too busy to come too early. And at least, at the very least, we didn't go to full pity for Himiko. So, you know, it's okay. As I said, I'm not super happy about it, but I'm not too upset. Because, you know, we go Palace E4, which is good, and we go Yukon E2, which is great. So, you know, we got decent 4-star selection along the way. And we didn't miss too much with light cones either. Like, the light cones we got were decent. I don't have a use for them, but they are decent. And we also got a pretty good abundance light cone, which is the Natasha's one. So that's a good thing. As you can see, my light cones are pretty good right now. Like, we got these two, which I don't need, but I also have this one. So I technically don't need even Natasha's one, but you know what? My abundance selection growing day by day. The only one that I actually don't have, I don't have any good ones for erudition, which is upsetting me, because I wanted Jin Yuan's light cones, but I didn't get good ones. But that's okay. That's okay. You know, you can't win them all. Let me put it this way. But I'm glad you were here, guys, to watch me, you know, suffer a little bit and then succeed, if you will. That was truly a touching moment for me.
Receive divinity. The dead return.
And hopefully, Dunhang doesn't come too soon, or Blade, because I want both of them, and I'm pretty much depleted of all the resources. Well, not completely, but you know, I only have like 1/10 pull left. And that's not good. That's not good, because I didn't expect to go that far for Luocha. I was hoping to keep at least half of what I had, but that's okay. That's okay.
Illusions of the past.
At least we, you know, got him. Because in worst case scenario, we could have not got him at all. And that would have sucked. I would have been very upset. Ah. But hopefully the next few banners are going to be cooldown banners. I hope it's going to be like somebody like Kafka or something, you know, somebody that I like but not particularly want to get. Because I definitely want to get Blade, and I probably want to get Dang Heng. Probably. It's a very strong probably. Because Blade is a definite yes.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You do have a point, Liz. You do have a point. I do like to be punished a little bit. I know I said at the time that I'm not a masochist, but you know what? A little bit of punishment makes you feel, you know, makes you a little bit more humble, which I appreciate. You cannot be spoon-fed all the time. That's all I'm saying, you know? Sometimes you gotta receive a cold, harsh reality check every now and again. Just to appreciate the good moments. Because if you win all the time, you can't truly appreciate the end result as much as if you're getting punished almost every single banner. Because if you get punished every single banner, you know, you grow appreciation for not getting punished. And as somebody that got punished a lot in Genshin, I truly can appreciate it.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
But you know, I won two 50-50s, like Xylas and the Jing Yuan's one. I won Xyla at like 40 pity, and I won Jing Yuan at 60 pity, so you know, this is kind of like an equalizer of sorts. Now everything is back to, you know, normal. Now I'm at a starting point yet again. I don't have too much luck, if you will. Because if there's one thing the Hoyoverse doesn't allow you to have, is too much luck.
Trouble ahead. Proceed. Let's wait and see. Repay.
But so far, so good. So far, so good.
The dead return. Survive or be destroyed.
Well, you know, I don't want to get punished all the time, Liz. That wouldn't be good either. I don't want to get addicted to punishment. That wouldn't be good for anyone. I want to get punished just the right amount, you know? Just to the point where, you know, I feel like I've been learned. Let me put it that way. But I don't feel like I've been abused, you know, because I don't want to get abused. But I don't mind a little bit of punishment every now and again. It's good for you. As I say, it makes you feel humble. And you need that. You need that.
Who's next?
I think I'm at about 40 pity on Kazuha's banner, and I think I have guarantee. I'm not 100% certain.
Sea of butterflies.
Actually, no, I do not have a guarantee because I did pull Ayaka. So I'm in the same situation, really. Because I have nothing. And if Kazuha evades me yet again, I'm gonna be extremely salty because I have very, you know, challenging, to say the least, past with Kazuha. And we're probably gonna pull him at some point as well. I just need to mentally prepare myself for that. Liz, you're a freak of nature, unlike any. How could you do this to me?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I mean, to be fair, I lost less 50-50s than I won. So, you know, I'm technically in a winning side as well.
There is no other choice.
Because I think the only 50-50s that I lost... No, not the only one. I lost two in Genshin on my new account. I think one on Scaramouche banner and another one on Ayaka's banner. And I got Kiching twice, which is, you know, not good for anyone. And in here, I only lost once. so far. So, you know, technically, it's okay. I mean, as I said, you can win them all. You can win them all. As long as you win majority of them, that's all that matters. Because if you win majority of them, at least you don't feel like, you know, you're being mistreated. Because you don't want to get mistreated. That's not good for anyone. Unless you're into that. In which case, you know, more power to you. But personally, you know, I like everything to be equal. Equal in exchange is a good thing, in my opinion. And you gotta, you know, make sure that you abide by it. All of these are bad, so I'll just use that, I guess.
Let's wait. Repay.
Disappear among the sea of
My Luocha do be clapping cheeks though, on a serious note. Even at level 1, he does his job exceptionally well. And I don't know if that's, you know, a sign of how strong he is, or just because I put decent items on him. Because I probably have his best install 4-star light cone on him right now. Debatably the greatest win of them all, dog. Because, you know, if you want 50-50 on John Lee, you know, it's a sign from the heavens themselves that you achieve something great.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I calmed myself down a little bit. I was still a little bit salty while I went into this. But you know what? I calmed myself. I recentered myself. I thought about Jean Lee for a little bit. And, you know, my mind became zen yet again. And that's what truly matters. Also, the synergy between Luocha and Welt, I really like it. It's really good so far. Alright, there we go. That's pretty bad, but you know what? I guess I'll take it. I still lack a little bit. And I don't think I'm gonna get... We might actually lose this one. Because there's no Blessing of Abundance. And I still like the one for cleanse, but you know what? Maybe Luocha will come in clutch and actually cleanse everything himself.
Illusions of the past.
I mean, yeah, that is true, Liz, that is true.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I mean, to be fair, I got my Jean Lee on the account that I do have him on as my first 5-star, believe it or not. I got him on my first 10 pull. So, you know, Jean Lee came to me as a glorious god that he is in my time of need. And for that, I'm forever grateful to him. And I forever will sing his praises. So did, you know, Jin Yuan. So did Jin Yuan. Luocha punished me a little bit, but, you know, he still came through in the end.
Receive divinity.
We did spend, like, what, about, I don't know, I think it was 110 pulls or something,
Sea of butterflies.
but it's okay, it's okay.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. The dead return!
Ah.
the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Luocha feels much better than Natasha for whatever reason. I don't know why, but he feels better. I still don't have his cleanse unlocked, which is a bit annoying.
Disappear among the sea.
But you know what? It's fine for now.
Illusions of the past.
The dead return.
Now, you might think that my Luocha doesn't do enough damage for now. But that is merely, you know, a deception of the eye, if you will.
Survive.
Because his damage is hidden for now.
There is no other choice.
And we just have to find it. Which we will later. All of these are bad. You know what, let's do that. What do we have here? Let's go with a little bit more energy, I guess. That should be fine. We don't have a cleanse, which is gonna be tricky. But you know what? I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. We'll see how much the hopefulness will last. I can't even upgrade. No, actually, I can. I can upgrade something. Not too much, though. Not too much. Let's go with this. To at least have guaranteed debuff.
Trouble ahead.
Remover.
Proceed. Let's wait.
Alright, Kafka, let's see how you go fare against the greatest man the healing site has ever seen.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The dead return.
Hey there, Raikon. Hopefully you're doing great.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Liz, all you can do is pray to him, you know?
Stand down.
Do the same thing as I do with Zhongli every day. It's just think about him strongly enough and, you know, he will come. He will come. It might take a little while, but he will come.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Now I kind of feel obligated to build Himiko now. Because, you know, she came, even though I didn't ask for to. But we'll see. Maybe I'll build her. Maybe I'll build her.
Stand down.
See you later. Disappear among
Luocha, honestly, besides the summon session there we had, he is great. My currently is at level 1. Because I was not smart enough to pre-farm his level materials, so I kind of tried to test his abilities as level 1 character. And so far, honestly, he is great. He does a lot. He is a buffer, he is a cleanser, he's a healer, and he's a damage dealer. I mean, he's pretty much all you ever want from a character. He's like 4 characters in one, if that makes sense, and honestly, that is a very big sales point for him. I feel like if there's one character that you should have, if you care about progression in this game, is Luocha. Because he will allow you to do things that nobody else can. You don't really need him if you have Bailu though, because, you know, you already have Natasha and Bailu. So that's enough for 2 healers, but if you don't have Bailu,
among the sea of butterflies.
Luocha is your man.
Illusions of the past. Not so fast. Take a guess.
Relic so far, I just put him with like imaginary damage set.
Or be destroyed.
I didn't pre-farm it, so I just put some random stuff on him that I had laying around. And honestly, he feels good. He feels good as a damage dealer.
Zoning out.
Like, I don't have his talents unlocked yet, because I wanted to see what he feels like without anything. And honestly, he does his job very well. Like, very well. Especially if you have somebody like Welt or Yukong. I feel like he needs somebody else imaginary to like slow down enemies more, because that allows him to rotate through his healing much better.
Who's next?
And yeah, he's awesome. Especially if you use him for similar universe, for characters like, for bosses, like Kafka, and as well as Kokolia. He cleanses them all the time, like the confusions and all that stuff. Unbelievably good. I'm gonna build Maya's DPS as well, because I feel like Luocha at his best potential is sub DPS, not the actual healer.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of
Because this man is an absolute legend,
not so fast.
and he doesn't need to heal. I'm a true believer of that. To be fair, if you are using a shielders, you don't need healers. But if you do want to clear the Abyss equivalent, I forgot what it's named, you kind of need both. And Luocha will definitely allow you to clear it much easier, because cleansing is very important. I feel like late game, cleansing gonna become very huge. And Luocha does it on his skill, not his ultimate, a skill. So you can just cleanse every single turn if you really wanted to.
There is no way to
As, I feel like you built him as a sub DPS with a lot of speed and a lot of attack, and he's gonna crush everyone. Speed mostly for rotation of his skills, and also to keep the constant like attack boost.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
And he's also pretty beefy like HP wise and defense, so he's not gonna die either. I feel like Luocha is too good. And I feel like for people that are not gonna get him, he's gonna become like a Bane of sorts. He's pretty much like when Zhong Li came out in Genshin, he's gonna be the equivalent. Until, you know, some enemies come out, they're gonna counter him or something.
survive or be destroyed.
I feel like he's that good. Anyway, enough about me, you know, to praising this man. I don't think he needs it more than he already has. He speaks for himself, really.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I think it's a way to go, personally. Because in reality, Luocha heals already enough. You don't need him to heal more. And you kind of want him more for cleanse, because his cleanse is much more useful than his heal. His heal is great, don't get me wrong. The heal is unbelievably good, but the cleanse is much better. And he's also buffing you, like, you clearly... The only thing that he doesn't do is shield you. If he shielded you, he would be absolutely insane. But this man is absolute legend. And I go with this particular Lightcon for now. I'm gonna swap it later for this one. Probably. Just for a little bit more energy generation. This one is more for like tank build. I feel like this one's gonna be good for his actual healing build if you're going with that, or use Natasha one. Actually, Natasha's one might be even better, because... No, actually no, because it's from Ultimate. Never mind, that one's not good. And I don't really like this one, because Luocha doesn't need effect resistance. I don't really know why he would ever need it. Even though he has his face on it, I'm like, he doesn't need it. So I feel like this for his heal build, and this is for his sub DPS-ish build, because it gives him a bit more healing and a bit more energy recharge, and this is just gives him more, you know, survivability and energy recharge, which is kind of like depending how you build him. But yeah, I definitely need to pre-farm like relics. I literally didn't have anything. I didn't even have an imaginary boost. The ball. I didn't have one. And I don't know how that happens, because I have plenty of them. I did all of them, like the boosted ones, and I did all the free ones. And I still couldn't get it. But yeah, I'm gonna upgrade all of this, and as soon as I get a bit more, you know, energy, I'm gonna pre-farm these. So tomorrow I'm actually gonna build him fully and test him out for everything he has to offer. I'm still thinking of his team build though, because he can go multiple ways. So his team is not necessarily like super important, but what I think I'm gonna do, at least for Abyss. So my first team is probably gonna be this, but instead of Tingyan, I'm probably gonna put, let's see, actually no, I'm probably gonna replace Zyla with Jin Yuan, keep it this way. And I most likely will keep Welt in here, unless I'm gonna put Japard in there. Because I might put Japard, I'm not 100% certain. But the next team is gonna be Luocha, Welt, Zyla, and most likely the last one, I'm gonna use Clara. And I'm gonna use Clara only because I want her to be counterattack. So she's gonna like attract attention from everyone else. And she's gonna act as a semi-shield, I guess? Because I'll really like her counterattack. So my team's probably gonna look something like this. Let's see. Gonna do this. And I probably will pull Japard in here. Yeah. So this is gonna be like a bit more beefy team, a bit more survival-based team, which is gonna like take on very squishy enemies. And this is gonna be more like going in type of team. And I kind of like that. I feel like this is going to be a really good synergy between them both. Imaginary, you know, slowdown, Zyla is going to be the main DPS until I can get Dang Hang or Blade, because then I'm going to replace them with for her. And Clara is just going to be there for, as I said, sub-tank, pretty much. Because I kind of want the second team to be more heavy on the damage, and that's going to be the main priority, and the first one is going to be survival-based. For now. I still need to build them all. I might go with Yukong as well if I want to build like full imaginary team. I'm still not 100% certain if I want to do that, but I probably will, because I feel like if you build full imaginary team, it's going to be very strong. It's not going to be OP, but it's going to be very strong. Because you're just going to slow down the world itself, and that's something, you know... Oh, I forgot. God damn it. I always forget to save it. Okay, was Tingyan? I need her now. Okay. What the hell is wrong with me? Jesus Christ, my brain is rotting immediately. Oh, never mind. I enabled. Okay, good. For a second I saw I didn't. Okay, so now let's do a little bit of events, because I still didn't do them. I didn't know there's a Luocha actual story quest. We'll do that later. We'll do that later. For now, let's go with this one, because I still didn't do it, and I want to do it. Hi there, Greg, by the way.
It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world.
Greg, you still sucked away everything. You sucked away all my luck, because, guess what? Guess what? Look where I go. And I bet you I didn't go for E1. I'll tell you that much. My resources have never looked dimmer. Put it that way. But you know what? I'm halfway through. I'm halfway through to obtaining... I'll probably actually get World Spawn for Nihility. I'm halfway through to getting it. Which is good. That's good. And I have plenty of these bad boys to, you know, prolong my streak of getting more free stuff. Alright, let's do this quickly, and then we probably actually will do Luocha's mission today as well, because I want to see his story. And we'll see if he can bring me much. Lightcone. I don't think Luocha's Lightcone... Well, let me put it this way. If you want to build Luocha as a DPS, probably yes. But I'm not a big fan of 5-star Lightcones, because you don't need them. I'm a true believer that it's much better to get more characters into your roster than to get weapons. Or Lightcones in this case. Because the more characters you have, the more variety you can do, the more builds you can make, and the more fun you can have, because the more characters you have, you know, you can experiment, you can build a team full of shielders, a team full of healers, a team, I don't know, full damage, you know, balls to the walls kind of team. And I feel like that's much better, unless you want to have just purely meta-defining teams. In which case, yes, probably in that, then yes. But I'd say as a free-to-play, never summon for Lightcones. That would be my advice. Because the resources are scarce, and you don't get exorbitant amount of them to have a leisure of summoning for Lightcones. And I feel like only Lightcones that are worth getting are for damage dealers, because you want them to do as much damage as possible, and supports like Luocha can get by with free ones. But as I say, it's up to you really. You can try, but I wouldn't recommend it. Right, let's see what this event is all about. So my voice is a little bit gone, so I'm probably not going to be able to do too many voices, but I'll try my best. Lies unforgivable. Even death cannot redeem them. I'm going to finish writing this report very soon. Just you wait, Capote. Are you Master Capote's biggest fan? I've never wronged you, so don't give me a title that brings bad luck. It's all over once I stop being his fan. Please, show me some respect. We'll see about that, little child. I'm pretty sure you look 5. So how much respect can you give you? Are you looking for me? Yep. I've heard others say when in trouble, look for Lux. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that saying. I don't really like the idea of, you know, people coming to me to, like, fix their taps and whatnot, you know? I'm a busy man. I don't have time to, you know, for miscellaneous tasks. Unless you have a universe to save, I don't think I'm your man. You know, I'm not traveling here. I don't have all the time in the world. Time is precious here. The whole galaxies depend on me to save them. The stakes are much higher than saving my sister, let me put it that way. So I thought I'd give it a try, even though I don't know what to expect. Of course, you'll be rewarded if you help me with this task. But I just don't know if you're up to it. Excuse me? Did you just doubt my capabilities? Did you truly just think that I'm unable to, you know, complete a challenge quest? How presumptuous of you. Let's talk about the reward first. Oh, no. Shouldn't we talk about the task first and rewards later? Do you even have any scientific integrity? No, but I would like my reward. So you know what? I can sell my integrity for a couple Starjades. I'm in need of them right now. Have you seen my summoning session? Ooh, was rough. But you know what? If it's gonna get me a couple Prima Gems, or Starjades, excuse me, if Genshin on my mind, I'll do anything. On the space station, performance review requires a quarterly summary report of research projects. As you know, a lot of stuff has happened recently, and I'm a bit nervous about my research report. When do kids allowed to, you know, become a scientist? What kind of world are we living in, where a little child is smarter than me? I don't like that. Where are the kids, you know, where's Timmy of this world? Where's a little child that only cares about pigeons? Why are all of these kids have, like, PhD in quantum physics all of a sudden? I don't like that. Makes me feel inferior in retrospect. So, Special Assistant Lux, your mission is to assist me in completing multiple projects efficiently and safely during the time and compiling them into reports. So I'm pretty much an errand boy, huh? Some things cannot change even if you traverse universes, I guess. Don't worry, you just need to collect experimental samples and supplies for me. Just leave the rest of the research work for me. That being said, let's get on to brass tasks. Tags? Excuse me, I thought it was tasks. The first round of experiments mainly revolves around the Void Ranger Tramplers of the Antimatter Legion. The research tile shall be named... let me think. It shall be named... a brief analysis of force distribution on quadruped Tramplers. You know, something simple. Something that rolls right off your tongue. In addition to getting some samples on Tramplers, you also need to collect some metal. The exact amount has been specified in this memo I wrote for you. Metal, you say? I can just get several, you know. She has plenty of that to go around. I mean, child, I have plenty of materials. I didn't even try to get them, but you know what? If you're gonna get me 70 Star Jades for something I find in a random trash can, probably a weird space liquid that I don't really know how I even got, and a metal cube, I feel like that's a bargain. I'm pretty sure I'm ripping the child blindly. I'm almost feeling bad. She clearly never wanted to summon for Luocha, because if she had, she would take those Primo Gems, take those Star Jades and run to the sky, or to the sunset, you know. And this should be it. Come here. Are your rewards? What? You don't know what this all-good potion does? Probably a lot of good things by the name of it. It's... you can try it out for yourself. Researchers all agree that the liquid is harmless. It only disassembles your body a little bit, you know, disintegrates you from inside and turns you into a lifeless husk that I can use for my experiments later. So, you know, the risk is pretty small, but I'll take my chances. But still, don't come blame me if anything goes wrong. The mortality rate is only 94.9%, based on my research. How much research is there afterwards? A lot. I see, 7. So, do I just give you a stuff like, and that's it? Here, these are my report notes. Some of today's reports and some are future research projects. Interesting. Interesting way to say illegal experiments. They all a bit rough and messy, so just go with it. Don't even bother asking me if you can understand, since I myself haven't figured them out all yet. I'm only 8, you know? What do you expect from me? To be a genius? I only solved the... I only learned yesterday how quantum physics operates and, you know, the Einstein's theory of relativity. I only learned that. What do you expect me to do? Solve all the issues in the world by the age of 8? How dare you? Ah, Jesus Christ, the kids. My Yukon is E2, Greg. E2. My Pele is E4, though. So, you know, we got decent stuff. Alright, what's the second? You weird child. What else are you planning to do me? What other weird liquid will you give me? Time to get to work. Your assistance was great in last time. Hope you can keep it up for this mission as well. I don't know about that, but I guess I'll try. The best relic set, I think the imaginary damage boost set. The one where you get the fire set with it. Purely because I'm a firm believer. So, if you want to build Luocha as a DPS, that is the best set. if you want to build Luocha as a damage absorber and healer, I'd say probably the healing set would be better. But you can also go halfway. So you can put him with 2 pieces of the healing set, so he has a little bit more of heal boost. I think that's like 10%. And you can put some imaginary boost damage on him to make him kind of like hybrid, which probably majority of people gonna do. I personally gonna build him as sub DPS, since I believe this is preferred role. If your team lacking survivability, build him as a tank, semi-tank, semi-damage dealer. If you're not lacking survivability, if you have somebody like Japad or even Trailblazer, you don't need it. You can also go the route of debuffing. So if you're gonna go with the route of debuffing, if you're gonna put Welt or Yukon with him, then you can kind of start playing around more. You can kind of focus primarily only on DPS, and you can build him as a pure DPS. I'm personally not gonna do that because I feel like it would take too long that way. They would reduce the enemy turns a lot, but the damage wouldn't be too great. So you kind of still need somebody to do the damage. So I wouldn't go that way. But I'd definitely say sub DPS or tank healer. So you can put the HP light cone on him and just build him as a damage absorber. He will be even better damage absorber than Japad in majority of cases, because he's a cleanser, so he can cleanse himself all the time. He can solo a lot of things, I believe. So he's very low maintenance, which I love. Anyway, that's kind of my take on it. But as I said, you're only limited by your imagination, really, with Luocha. You can build him anyway and he will work perfectly, because he can become any role depending on what you need. The second round of experiments still revolves around Void Ranger Tramplus. However, the focus is no longer on his legs, but on his tail. This time around, the research topic shall be a brief analysis of the hydrophobic nature of Tramplus' rear appendage. Interesting. In addition, to get some samples of Tramplus, you also need to collect some solid water. The exact amount has been specified in this memo I wrote you. I feel like I'm ripping this child off. I literally have all the materials already. This child gives me equivalent of like 2 pools, pretty much, for nothing. For giving her scraps, really. And I feel like I just feel bad. Should I give her, like, I don't know, 1 summon ticket or something, you know? Because this child is clearly misguided. She doesn't understand the power she wields. And that's too bad. She might have a, you know, as I said, PhD in astrophysics, but she clearly lacks common sense. Because she exchanged the greatest thing of them all for a stuff that you can find in the nearest trash can if you look hard enough. And it's kind of sad. And that's that. This report is perfect. After I submit it to the team leader, I will prepare for the next experiment. Interesting. Okay, what's this third one? The team leader commended me for the Trampler Tail report and said that my analysis was very crafty. So, it seems to be a good time for a new subject of research. How about that? That Blaze Out of Space. As for the research title, I suppose it should be a brief analysis of the thermal properties of the extraterrestrial blaze. You know, something very simple. Something even a simpleton like you can understand. Anyway, that's quite a crafty subject. You just go along, collect materials, leave the rest to me. Just remember to bring back more core vice this time. I'll try. This child, I swear. By the time I'm done with you, you're not gonna have anything left. I'm gonna bleed you dry of all your resources. And that's that. This report is perfect. I've submitted to the team leader. I will prepare for the next experiment. I somehow have the sense of deja vu, if you will. Pretty sure you said that before. Ah, poor little naive child. I mean, Greg, you're not wrong, but at the same time, the problem is Imaginary doesn't have a DPS, right? I feel like after, what's the man's name? The Dunhang's, you know, better form comes out, to not give out spoilers for those that don't know. I feel like that's when Imaginary is just gonna get hypercharged. And that's when I'm gonna build a full Imaginary team, because I'm gonna have Luocha for healing, I'm gonna have Welt for debuffing, I'm gonna have Dunhang for damage, and I'm gonna have Yukong for kind of hybrid, really. She's gonna be like a jack of all trades, really. And that's when, you know, the greatness is gonna happen. That's when, you know, the universe itself is gonna rotate in the opposite direction from all the slows down that's gonna happen. Good thing I found out the team leader favorite drink is coffee beforehand. I forgot to read that part, but you know, it's fine. Anyway, now it seems that performance review matter is no longer a big issue. All that's left is to hit the quota. We'll beat them at their own game and lose the previous Blaze out of space to study its application in metal smelting. Remember to bring more metal back this time, which is essential for the experiment. Child, I'm one step ahead of you. Not sure if I'm actually doing anything good. I'm just pretty much giving scraps for exchange of glorious rewards, which is the greatest type of events, really. And that's that. This report is perfect. After submitting to the team leader, I will prepare for the next experiment. You might think that I'm a little bit crazy since I keep saying that to you every single time you come, after 2 seconds of speaking to me, but that's just part of the course, you know? Okay, let's see. Hey, I was thinking, should I do some more avant-garde projects and venture into the lesser-known areas of study? Oh no, I don't like the sound of that. You're pretty avant-garde already, I'd say. Oh, really? I guess you're right. The team leader did say something similar when he praised me. By the end of the day, I can't be satisfied with the current results. I need more innovation. For this reason, I consulted a lot of researchers and found an experiment that can only be completed with your assistance. The experimental sample comes across from a chubby robot. I always said carrot for a second. I was like about to say. I've never seen it before, but acquiring some sample material shouldn't be an issue, right? I mean, you're pretty strong, right? You're not some weakling that gets defeated by mere fat robots, are you? Because if you are, that's gonna pose an issue. I might have to dispose of you. In addition to the materials related to this robot, I also need some meteoric alloy. I'll leave this to you. Alright, fine. I'll play your games. There you go. Yeah, doing pretty well. As I said, I was a little bit, you know, upset, to put it lightly, when I go Himiko instead of Luocha. Because I was thinking, right? I go Luocha only 30 pulls deep, and I was like, do the heavens bless me yet again? Do I get to reserve all my other resources for Blade? And unfortunately, no, is the answer. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I still have plenty of time, hopefully. I say that when he probably comes next or something, and I'm like, oh no. But we'll see, we'll see. And that's this. You know what? I'm not gonna read it again. I feel like I'm going insane every time I read. Right, we got 2 more to go. What's the next one? I, Wen Xialing, am the owner of this robot project. Oh no, that sounds a bit cheeky, doesn't it? Remember to do the experiments once you finish daydreaming. The team leader was at a loss for words after reading my last experiment report, and the other team members were also blown away and couldn't stop shaking in admiration. They were so impressed as they were sweating bullets. I'm pretty sure that wasn't from admiration. Call me, you know, suspicious, if you will. But I have a hunch they were sweating for a different reason. We might have you know, a bit of a mad scientist on our hand from a young age. In the end, the team leader said that after I finish this round's report, they're going to help me with funding for my independent research. You see, they're starting to move me up now. So this time, in addition to bringing me some materials for their robot, you also need to bring some basic ingredients. After all, doing research can take up a lot of energy. I don't know what this basic ingredient is. It looks like a compressed block of ramen to me. Is that what these people eat? No wonder they, you know, they have a genius 80-year-olds. Clearly they get so much sodium that their brain just gets hypercharged. Alright, let's see, what is this one about? Okay, that's fine. We keep getting there. We keep collecting the resources, which is good, That's what we like to see. I swear to God, Greg, you joking. There's no way he comes next. Does he? If he does, I'm gonna be very upset. You know, life is unfair sometimes. I guess I have to skip him. I guess I have to. That's life for you. Can't have them all. Why couldn't Kafka come first? It's fine. It's fine. We might be able to clutch it. You know, we might be able to, you know, scavenge enough resources to, you know, get somewhere. And that's that. Okay, that's fine, child. Now for your last report. Let's see where you go. Well, actually, I can pass the performance review without finishing this last experiment. After all, my robot project has already immensely impressed the team leader. The project report for their funding application has already been submitted. This last one, well, is just to fill the quota. After all, the key to scientific research is rigor, so there must be no less than 7 reports. But rigor is just a foundation. The most important thing is innovation. Henceforth, the name Schilling will be forever etched into the field of science. It's pretty rigorous indeed, at least by the numbers. Anyway, this time you can do as you please. Choose any one of the 3 research topics that have been studied before. In addition to the sample material, bring back some protein rice. The final project report revolves around the connection between protein rice and mysterious creatures. I know it sounds pretty weird, but you know what? I'm a weird individual myself, so I'm gonna prove that, you know, we all come from rice, and so do the monsters. If anything, we're 50% rice as is. I'm definitely 50% rice, that's for sure, with the amount I eat. Okay, so, I guess let's go with the big boy. There you go. Alright. All good potion, huh? I'll take it. Report submitted. Haha. Now just wait for the performance review result. Will I get a big promotion or even a bigger promotion? I'm so excited. I can only imagine how many candy bags I can get. Look, I've put together some copies of the research I've done recently. You can have these. But they for the research purposes only, not for the commercial use. If I find you selling them, I will come and cut your legs off. And make sure they will never be able to walk again. Alright, Jesus Christ. I didn't know we're getting there. That's pretty sweet, right? If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have gone through the trouble of preparing such a big bonus for an assistant. They can be used for other research, huh? Yes, of course. These reports are all very valuable. No other researcher is as talented as I am. Just take a look and you will see. I'm a little Einstein if you will. Isaac Newton has nothing on me. By the way, you turn out to be a pretty reliable assistant, so you're interested in working for me in the field of science. You seem pretty gifted at this. I'm just gonna be real, research is a little bit too hard for me. I'm more of a hands-on type of individual, you know? I'm more into getting close and personal to the enemies, if you catch my drift. You sound like you understand the struggle. No such thing as easy in scientific research. But no need to make a decision right away. I can wait. For now, just take this. It's a recipe for the all-good potion, which I formulated myself. You know the saying, getting on the artists early before they blow up. Who said that? Who said that? I feel like there's something... I just find out, like, you know, Neil deGrasse Tyson said that or something. I'll go like, damn, fair enough. My recipe is gonna be worth a lot when I'll become famous in the future. You know what? Fair enough, fair enough. Gonna be my dark day funds, if you will. When I run out of all the Star Jades, that's what I'm gonna use to, you know, pull for Blade. But this is not ready for the commercial use. I haven't gone around to applying for safety verification yet. I did a few experiments in private which produced consistent results. You should be fine using it on yourself, I guess. I mean, you do have a small chance of imploding and then exploding, but you know, it's only like 52% or so, if you're unlucky. I wonder when the funding for my independent research is gonna come through. I don't know about that one. Were you the one who helped when Shelling with her experiments? That's me. That's right, that's me. I didn't expect you to be so smug about it. Oh, spoil here, would you? I don't even know how to report got through the assessors to me. Anyway, I'm going to terminate the approval process for this experiment. Please refrain from participating in the future scientific assessments. Okay, way to shut Charles' dreams, I guess. Very inspiring indeed. See, kids, do not dream too hard, because Big Bad Asta can just come through and take it all away. Okay, so that one is done. Let's do the next one. We do have a few more to do. So that one got completed. Let's do the Stellar Flare, whatever that is. Lux, the hero who reversed the space station crisis, is that you? It is me indeed. Grumpy, that's an interesting name. Awesome! It took me so long to get your number. I have something I want your help with. Could you please have a chat next time you drop by the Hera space station? Tell me what you want first and then I'll decide. It's hard to explain over the text. I'll tell you the general gist. I found a weird simulation program that needs to be tested by folks with lots of combat experience. I can't think of anyone more fitting than you. Please, I'll be waiting at the space station master control zone. Alright, well, I guess we're going to Hera's place. Ah, there you are. Okay, what do you have? Oh. So, I thought it was a man. I don't know why I thought it was a man, but... I only now noticed it's a lady. And the voice doesn't make sense now. Jesus Christ. To be fair, to my defense, it kind of looked like, you know, a very handsome man. From afar. And the picture was too small, okay? Don't blame me. Oh, Jesus Christ. I see, Greg. That's good to know. That's good to know. I don't have Alan, okay? That man avoided me all this time. Who are you? Oh, if it isn't the famous Lux. I'm sorry, I was immersed in my research and lost track of everything. I didn't expect you to respond to my humble request. I'm incredibly grateful. I'll never miss a patch update. That is true. That is true. Patch update? No wonder you're a saver as a safe space station. You are speaking a jargon that I can only dream of understanding. That is true. That is true. I do have the knowledge beyond my capabilities, if you will. First, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Grumpy, and I'm a level 1 researcher at the Department of Implement Arts. I just moved abroad at the space station, so I'm still getting used to this place. I don't suppose you know Miss Wen Shilling, my tutor. Miss Shilling, how should I put this? She's a great person, it's just... she's not the best at mentoring. You basically have to rely on your own wits to get some direction if you're working under her. Is that the 8-year-old child? I don't know about that, but fair enough. Office politics. That's my forte. I said never. In fact, I hate it. Sorry about that. I shouldn't have told you all that. In a nutshell, Miss Shilling threw me a set of weird simulation software and asked me to test them. At first, I thought she gave me some junk software that can be found all over the place, the kind where you got no idea who's developed it. It's probably riddled with bugs that keeps crashing every seconds, but actually... it was a complete and logically consistent battle simulator, and the developer even gave it an official name, Stellar Flare. Interesting name. I thought she gonna say the similar universe, but okay. I feel like Herta has some competition, not sure she's gonna be too happy about that. That makes things a bit hard for me. If it was some tacky, half-baked software, then I'll only need to spend an afternoon running some simple tests for a 2-page report before handing it over. But this is genuine combat simulator. I can't master it on my own. My report is due next week, but I've never made no progress at all. So I'm really hoping you can help me in any way at all. Have you asked Herta for help? She kinda known for that stuff. Miss Herta, no. How could a small fry like me go to her with something like this? Anyway, since you're here, can I trouble you to take a moment and have a look at this stellar flare for me? So, what you're trying to say is you can trouble me, somebody that saved the entire space station, travels across the universe saving different worlds, but you cannot travel a woman that sits basically in her office doing virtually nothing besides, you know, probably diving deeper into similar universe. Is that what you're trying to say here? Interesting. That's an interesting take. I'm not sure I agree though. Alright, fine. Let's see where you go. The simulator has lots of stages, and the developer even split the stage into 3 difficulty levels. But even the easiest mode is far too much for me. But for an experienced trailblazer like yourself, this kind of simulation should be a walk in the park, right? I installed Stellar Flare in the terminal right over there. It should be on a desk. My performance appraisal is all in you, Lux. Alright, fine. Fine. I'll do it. So, it's basically just battles, I assume. Let's see what we got. I don't really want to use Alan, but... do I need to complete them all? That's kind of the question. Let's go with Giant first. So let's put Luocha in there, and let's put Tinyan. And let's see how this works out. I'm gonna use Luocha for all of them. Because I'm a true believer the Luocha can power through this.
There is no other choice.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I mean, I'll use him next, I guess. I never use Alan because Alan never showed up for me. I haven't got a single Alan, ever. In all the rerolls that I did, I didn't get a single one. I'm pretty sure he's a myth. I don't think he exists. I'm a firm believer that Alan is just, you know, a figment of my imagination, if anything.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm too fond of that.
Who's next?
Because I would like to have one, but you know.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Unfortunately, the fate decided differently. All right, big boy. Whew. That was easy enough. So all I need to do is mystery realize of enemy within 3 rounds. So it's basically just okay, fine. You know what? Since you want me to use Alan, I'll use him instead of Tingyan. Let's see how good he is. Alright, I'll try him.
Let me pay you back.
Let's see what he does. Wait, what? Why did he have double ult?
Disappear among the
What was that about? I didn't know he does that. Is that like his passive skill? Does he have like some sort of Xyla skill?
Let me pay you back. Tenfold.
Wait, does he actually have Xyla skill? He goes every single time he kills an enemy or something.
Stand down.
Because if that's the case, it's kind of... That's kind of good. I didn't know he's that good. Interesting. You know what? I'll take it back. He is pretty good. Fascinating. Ah, every time he breaks shield. Interesting. Okay. I mean, it's not like super OP, but you know, against like a wave clearing, I feel like he's a good wave clearer, which is nice.
Illusions of the past.
That's definitely nice. No, my Lucia's dead! No! How could you do this, you absolute monster? How could you take my perfect man from me?
Let me pay you back. Tenfold.
Alright, maybe for this one I actually need to use, you know, proper team. I thought it was gonna be easy. But maybe not.
Let me pay you back. Tenfold.
God damn, Alan is actually good. I didn't know he's that good. I just thought he's good.
The sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me pay you back. Tenfold. Let me pay you back. Tenfold.
God damn. The man is popping off.
Pay you back. Tenfold.
Jesus. Alright, let's go with manual for now.
Don't mess with me. Let me pay you back.
Ooh. He's pretty much like a destroyer of the shielded enemies, which I like.
Pay you back. Tenfold. What a headache. Is that all you got? Let me pay you back. Tenfold.
That's nice.
So you are afraid of me.
That's definitely nice. I like Alan now. I don't know, something about him. I like him.
What a headache. Is that all you got? Let me pay you back. Tenfold. afraid of me? Who's next?
That's kind of fun.
Mess with me.
That's kind of fun.
You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Is that all you got? Let me pay you back. Tenfold!
Oh.
Headache. Let me pay you back. Tenfold! Don't mess with me. Haven't learned your lesson?
I probably could have actually, you know, cleared this if I used the proper team, but you know what? It's fine.
So you are afraid of me. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Now I want Alan, but the problem is he never came. And I don't even know how to get him. Because he clearly doesn't like me. But that was fun. That was fun. I enjoyed that. That was pretty cool. Let's go another one. Oh, try a Luocha. Well, how can I know? It's gonna be better than mine at the very least. I mean, yeah, that's true, Greg, that's true.
I want to try something out.
I mean, as I said, I never played him. I thought originally he has something in Xyla when he kills an enemy or something. He just, you know, demolishes them all. And I'll just keep it on auto for now. But yeah, that's interesting, because I didn't know Alan was that good. I didn't even know how he played since I never got him.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of
But if I do get him, I'm gonna probably build him, because I feel like he's gonna be a very fun unit. He's gonna be like a very fun support for Jinyuan, I think. Just feel like a full Electro team with him and Tenyan.
Survive or be destroyed.
And Jinyuan, you know, being the main guy. I feel like that's gonna be pretty fun. There we go, nice and easy. The giant ones are too easy, honestly, but I like the challenging ones. The challenging ones are fun. It's the same challenge though. Kind of wish they mixed it up a little bit, but you know, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, let's go manual. A little bit of a buff.
So you are afraid of me. Who's next?
Preserve some energy.
Receive divinity.
Thanks. I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Okay, this is gonna be a little bit tougher to do.
Don't mess with me.
Oh, not these guys.
Eternal slip. The dead return.
Right, let's go with Welty.
Destroyed. There is no other choice.
As he... Actually, no, I don't need to heal. That's good.
Moment. Yeah! 1,000 wonders. Fight as one.
Interesting. Okay, let's go
Disappear among the
here.
sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Okay, that's what I was hoping for.
What a headache. I'll end your misery.
Nice.
Mess with me. I'll end your misery. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the
Okay,
past.
good. I'll gain these guys. Okay, let's go here. Just keep wailing in on one guy.
Underestimated you.
Timely treatment.
Nice.
Only a
Ooh, ooh.
Is not the dead return.
That's a bit rough. That's a bit rough.
seize the moment.
Do I heal? Yeah, let's heal.
Thanks. Don't mess with me.
I was hoping I could kill him. You know what?
Free you from your chase
do this.
among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Leave it to me. Stand down.
That's fine. It's gonna be a tight one. Never mind. I did it. Okay, that's fine. I'm not sure why they're 9 rounds when you only get a reward for 6, but it's okay, I guess. I mean, I'll just put it on altar because this doesn't really matter.
The dead return. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Nice, nice.
Fight is one.
So far, I feel like this is probably gonna be my core team for a while. I'm just gonna place Luocha with Natasha.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Because I really like the synergy that's going on here. I might replace, actually, Zyla for Jin Yuan. And have like a Electro / Imaginary team going on. Okay, let's collect all of this. Okay, we'll complete both of those. We'll do more later, since they know unlocked. Alright, we can report it. What's up, Lux? Have you had a good, have you had a go at Stellar Flare? I finished 1 stage. Wow, really? That was fast? So how was it? A piece of cake. Ah, I knew it. Clearing a stage is a piece of cake for a pro like you. I can get my taste data now. I'll start writing the report tonight. I don't want Miss Schilling rushing me about it. Thank you so much, Lux. You're a lifesaver. Please, take these. Just a few small gifts from our department. I owe you one. Alright. So, let's see, what else other events can we do? I still have these missions, which I probably will actually do tomorrow. Because, I probably will do them all in one go. I don't want to really separate them. I still have this event to do, which we probably do now, actually. But before then, let me actually complete the daily stuff, because I think I still have... oh, never mind. I still have some unfinished ones, surprisingly. Let's do this. Oh, I don't... Just use one trash bag. Oh, my boy Luocha. Okay, and let's do the daily one. Oh, it's that lady again. I'm pretty sure we did all of this before, so I'm just gonna speedrun it through it.
For a wanderer to find rest.
Because I think it just repeats it. Yeah, we did that one before, I do remember it. So, I'm just gonna speedrun it. And see... I actually wonder if there's any achievements for these, like in Genshin, where you can complete some daily commissions and get certain hidden achievements. I'm not 100% certain, since I never tried.
New Moo sour cream would cost me my life savings.
Did the man just say his Momo sour cream will cost him his life savings? How good is that sour cream? Now I'm intrigued. I mean, sour cream is great, don't get me wrong, especially on some chips as a dip. Ooh, that's good stuff. Or, you know, on some nice, like, mashed potatoes, maybe? Or maybe, you know, some chicken or beef. Like, anything really sour cream goes with, even on a salad. Great stuff. But, you know, I don't know if I would spend all my life saving on some. Unless you get like a vat or, you know, a life supply of it. Because then maybe it's worth it. Well, we need to give it a try first to declare my statement to be, you know, of value. Because, you know, if you're gonna spend your life savings on an item, might as well spend on sour cream like that, man.
The new Moo sour cream would cost me.
But then again, the men's life savings could be like, you know, $5 for all I know. And I'm just here thinking that he, you know, gonna invest all of his life fortunes in there.
Hey, it's you! I didn't expect to see you here in the administrative district. How have you been lately?
Pretty good, Pella. Pretty good. How about you?
Great to hear. Since the Stellaron crisis subsided, Belobog's been feeling a little more cheerful. We're really grateful for your assistance.
It's good to know, but it's good to know, Pella. It's good to know. I recently got you E4, so you know, I'm very impressed. Very impressed.
And yes, things are going well for me too. Thanks for asking.
I didn't ask, but you know what? I'm glad you responded anyway. I'm glad you're back, Liz.
You spent so much time in Belobog on your last visit. You must have passed by here before, right?
Probably.
This is Belobog's History and Culture Museum, built more than 600 years ago.
That's pretty old. That's pretty old.
Last time you visited, it was closed for its 10-year renovation.
10-year. Did I mishear that? They renovated the place for 10 years? Jesus Christ.
Now that the Stellaron crisis is over, we've been able to allocate more manpower to the renovation works. The museum should be open to the public again soon.
Oh, you didn't miss much, Liz, if you were. It's more... I just did some quests, you know? Some, events. Nothing super exciting. I mean, exciting to a certain point, I guess.
It's
Just catching up a little bit, because I do have quite a few quests I still haven't completed.
We encountered a problem during the renovation process. The Silvermane guards are doing all they can to figure it out. Sorry. I shouldn't talk about it in the open like this. Hey, why don't I give you a tour of the museum? We can talk inside while I show you around.
You know what?
You have time, that is.
I like museums, and I would like to visit one.
Great.
So let's go. That's exactly my thoughts. Let's go. See what it's all about.
Welcome to Belobog's History and Culture Museum.
Wow. The place pretty empty. Not gonna lie.
As you can see, after nearly 100 days of renovation, the interior looks brand new.
Pella, not for me to question your judgment, but you said 10-year renovation. Now, I'm not a math whiz, if you will, but even I know that 10 years is a bit more than 100 days. So I call your bluff here. Something is fishy.
However, there's a problem that needs to be resolved before it can open to the public.
Is that so? And what that problem shall be?
The museum was established nearly 600 years ago as a memorial to honor Alyssa Rand, the first Supreme Guardian, and the martyrs who gave their lives in the battle against invaders from beyond the sky.
Are you talking about me? Look, Bella, I know I came from the sky, but I didn't come to invade. If anything, I helped you. Come on. No need to throw harsh words around.
As time went on, new exhibits were continually added to the memorial until it became the museum we see today.
Probably is. They probably like saw a speck of dust and like close the entire place down. We cannot open it until it's sparkling clean. I mean, this
Reception hall, you'll find the general hall, the museum's largest exhibition room.
place
All
barely has
on
anything.
display. Paintings by famous artists, samples of the planet's crust. Visitors can experience the essence of Belobog's culture in just a few minutes' time.
This place has like 8 exhibits.
The museum can open up soon. The children here need a culturally enriching environment, especially those from the underworld.
Did it go through earthquake or something? How's the stuff missing?
We're in a bit of a bind. We could really use a helping hand.
And more exhibits, if anything. I mean, the place only has like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, like 12 maybe. I mean 13, 14, 15, 16. It has like 30 exhibits tops. I don't understand. What kind of museum only has 30 exhibits? This is barely, you know, an entrance to a museum in normal cases. I feel like I've been scammed. This is one room. It literally one room, nothing else. Alright, Pella. I feel like you pulling a leg on me.
This is the issue we're trying to deal with.
The exhibit disappeared, huh? I spot a bit of an issue, if you will. The box is empty. Is there a thief?
Wow, you're quick. Yes, this exhibit was stolen just recently.
I knew it.
It was one of the oldest and most precious items in the General Hall collection. The meteor fragment.
I mean, I probably can get you another one if you really ask me. I can just pop out of the train, you know, and just extend my hand and probably one will fall right into it.
It is said that 700 years ago, the invaders from beyond the sky descended upon the surface of Eurillo 6 with a meteor shower. The meteor fragment is solid evidence that those invaders once tainted our land.
I don't really know if that's the case. Meteors just drop randomly, you know? This place clearly doesn't know anything about astrology. Or physics, really, for that matter.
Sorry, the tour guide in me gets a little carried away. I'm not here to give you a history lesson. Still, it's no exaggeration to say that if the meteor fragment isn't recovered, the museum will lose half of its significance.
Pretty sure already lost majority of it. It's only one room, Pella. How great can it be? Do you know who it is?
Not yet. That's why this case is such a conundrum for the Silvermane guards. Truth be told, the meteor fragment isn't the only item that was stolen. But we want the museum to open as soon as possible. We can worry about the other missing items later.
I bet I know who it is. And his name is as glorious as his blue head of his. You know, the absolute majestic mane that he rocks. His name begins with S and rhymes with shampoo. If you try hard enough.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to start a whole investigation from scratch. The guard station in the underworld reported that some suspicious characters have been meeting at a hideout in the Great Mine late at night. Since the Silvermane guards are still getting situated in the underworld and we don't have any direct evidence, we haven't been able to apprehend any suspects. But if you were to go there yourself and ask around, I think we could gather a lot of useful intel.
Well, I already told you who it is. Come on. Keep up. I can't be an investigator here already. I already solved your case, and I've been barely 2 minutes in here.
So, would you like to help solve this case?
I'm pretty sure I already did, but you know what? Alright, let's go.
Excellent. Just as I expected. Short, sweet, and decisive. To the underworld it is then.
Fine. Fine. You know what? You want to go on the wild goose chase?
Conditions here are so rudimentary. I wonder how long those people have been living here.
Well, come on. They're right there. There's literally a guy right there.
Back to the investigation. We contacted an agent from Wildfire. Apparently she has some first-hand intel. I think her name was... Sweta? Yes, that's right. Let's go pay her a visit.
I mean, you might refer to me that way. I do have a bit of a resemblance, if you will. We both share an unbelievable trait of spotting the most obvious clues imaginable. You know? I'm somewhat of an investigator myself, if you will. A common sense, I ace it.
What? Oh, it's you. Oh, I thought I'd been discovered. Let's try not to make a commotion. You never know who's listening.
Okay, interesting.
That bad, huh? How many exhibit thieves are there?
At least one. And his hair was so blue, I honestly couldn't even notice him.
A lot. I don't know if you're aware, miss, but any intel that makes money spreads like wildfire in the underworld. Travel between the overworld and the underworld has been open for some time. Not everyone down here can take advantage of that opportunity. The majority of underworlders have to stay here to feed their families. From what I hear, smuggling museum artifacts is a lucrative enterprise. If I wasn't working for Wildfire, I'd be tempted to get in on the cash myself.
That's why I stole them all. I mean, that's why I would steal them all. Do you know how might be behind the museum thefts?
Not for certain, but I've heard some rumors that might be of interest to you.
Alright, go on.
I'm all ears.
Firstly, the group in question has a very public presence. They post recruitment notices all over the street. If you can find a notice, you might be able to glean some clues from it. Secondly, they're rash and careless in their work. They've been seen carrying large crates of illicit goods around the mines and selling them out in the open, without even trying to hide anything from the miners. Thirdly, I heard there are children in the mines that might be involved. I haven't had the chance to look into it, but keep an eye out.
I see. Thanks for the intel. I'm sure it'll help us crack the case.
I feel like it's gonna be one of those Scooby-Doo missions where I'm just gonna like catch a guy and just gonna pull the mask on and be like, Sampa, it was you all along. How could you?
Well, I'm going to head for the settlement and see if I can get more intel from the locals. In the meantime, do you think you can head out and look for more clues? We can compare notes when you're done. I'm counting on you.
Alright. Let's play a little detective, shall we? Alright, children. What do you have to say for yourself? Have you stolen the artifacts? Just because I look so handsome doesn't mean I will let you evade the justice.
My daddy made a lot of money this month.
Interesting. How so?
He bought me lots of new clothes. Things you can't even find in the underworld.
Interesting. What'd that be?
a super rare present.
Interesting.
He got me a model tram. Bet you haven't seen one of those before. That costs way much more than boring clothes.
I don't know about that one, child. Have you seen the, you know, the jeu prime of this world? You know? the side hustle that Japad opened for himself, you know? All it says jeu prime in a blue line, you know, on the white cloth. A very big hit in the old world. Cost unforeseen amount of money. Japad is making a bank right there. He's killing it, honestly. Not sure why he still, you know, performs as a guardian of guardian of the Bellbook when he's clearly a guardian of Drip, if anything.
Sounds like their parents bought them expensive gifts recently. If people in the underworld want to get rich, what options do they have? This is noteworthy.
Alright, what do we have? What do we have? Bunch of kids bragging about their daddy's money? Interesting, interesting. I'm on a case. I'm gonna sniff them out. Like a hound that I am. Where's money, there's Lux. That's what I always say. You discover a suspicious poster. Perhaps it has something to do with a museum theft case. Recruiting temporary porters, mechanics, and security. Flexible hours, excellent pay. If interested, please get in touch. The content after please get in touch has been crudely scribbled over, and there's more here than meets the eye. They could have simply ripped the poster down. Why spare the effort? Maybe the organization behind this wanted people to know of their existence without giving too much away to Wildfire or the guards. Let's keep looking. We shall keep looking indeed. All right. All right, you criminal scum. Hand it over. Fork it over. I know you have it. Give me all the microchips that you stole from there. I know. I've seen the coffee make. I know you took the batteries. You absolute filth. How could you do this? Confess to your crime or face a punishment?
What are these two doing sneaking around?
Beep, beep, alert, alert, nosy person spotted, nosy person spotted.
Yes, Liz, I'm listening.
Beep, beep, protect the goods, protect the goods.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Fight is fun!
Stand down.
Yeah, sure, Liz. You can ask me any question you want. And I'll decide if I shall answer them or not, depending on how I feel, really. Nah, I'm joking. I'll answer anything you ask, really.
Empty. These crates were probably used to store stolen items. Someone left robots to guard them. Looks like I'm too late. Let's look elsewhere. The 3 rumors is what I talked about. I'll check out. Time to meet back up with Pela.
Alright, I guess we're going back to the scene of a crime. As we all know, the criminals always come back to the scene of a crime, but they cannot help it. It's like an addiction. They just cannot tame, but, you know, return back to where it all started.
Oh good, you're back. Did you find any critical intel?
I found more than critical intel. I found a poster. I found some guys. I found the robots. And I found some children bragging. And honestly, now that I think about it, I think it's a poster. I think the posters did it. I smell the guilt of their parchment paper. I know he stole it all. The unbelievable criminal scum. We shall punish him immediately. Throw him into library jail. He shall atone for eternity for his unforeseeable crimes.
I see. Looks like someone is getting the miners involved in the stealing after all.
Oh, is that the case? Well, if you want, Liz, I do need a new profile picture. So if you want, you can make me OC if you want. I can give you some ideas, because I was thinking of making OC anyway. Something, you know, that represents my personality and kind of looks like me. And if you want to, as I said, you can draw me in fictional form, if you will. And I'll use it as a profile picture, if you want. Other than that, I'll be satisfied with anything, really. I mean, it's very sweet of you to do anything, like I said. I didn't mention my birthday to expect gifts. It was more like, you know, I wanted to do something special for you guys more than anything. To feel like, you know, because we almost, like, in September, it's gonna be a year since I started doing YouTube, you know? So, I'm planning to do more special stuff for those occasions. You know, something interesting, something exciting.
I made some progress too. The miners here said they've noticed some people acting strange recently. A few vagrants who almost never leave the Great Mine have suddenly started making trips to Boulder Town.
But yeah, Liz, you can ask me anything. I'm an open book, really. I'll answer any questions you possibly can throw at me. I don't have the thing called shame, if you couldn't notice. So, as I said, I'm an open book.
I asked the Silvermane guard station there to go.
You just gotta flip the pages.
Of interest. I hope they find something. Hey, we've got some news.
Sir Lux and Miss Pella, we found the lost meteor fragment. Really? Where is it? For real? It's a room in the Gothic Grand Hotel. Looks like some forgetful thief left their most important loot here. We've got the area under control, now we're waiting for you two to come and check the stolen artifact. We'll come in immediately, don't make a big fuss, and don't alert the other guests. Go to Miss Pella.
What a stroke of luck. I didn't expect to get a break in the investigation so quickly. Come on, let's go to the Gerda Grand Hotel. I hope this isn't some sort of cover-up operation.
Alright, so, where shall we go now? I'm on a case, I'm like a hound. I smell blood, and I'm gonna chase it.
About the Geomarrow probe. She might want to help Fursman get his treasure back.
By the smell of blood, I smell money. And where's money, there's theft. And where's theft, there's a crime. And where's a crime, there's gonna be justice. And I shall deliver said justice.
Let's open it. Let's see.
That looks like a green rock to me. I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure meteors are black. Or grey. You know? And they kind of have holes in them. They're not smooth and, you know, emerald-like.
Color, the texture. Yep, this is the stolen meteor fragment, all right. Fantastic.
Personally, I mean, I had an idea of kind of making my own clothes, but I do like certain styles. So the style that I personally prefer is something, I'd say, the mixture between Luocha and Zhongli, something a bit like classy, but not too classy. Something a bit more modern, but also stylish. I like that type of style. I like, how should I say it? I like the mixture between, you know, the party and the business. Something in between. Something that would scream them in business, but not too much. Not too much. Because Zhongli is like full class, right? And I feel like I'm not classy enough to embody that look. You need to be a specific type of man to pull out this look like that. And Luocha is a bit more casual.
A lot of research into artifact authentication techniques. You can trust my judgment.
And I'm pretty sure I wear the clothes like the main character in real life. I wear like jeans all the time, and I wear like just a jacket of some kind and hoodies mostly. But I feel like this is not good enough, you know.
I understand why you're suspicious, though. This whole investigation was a little too easy.
Style-wise, I mean, to be fair, I didn't think about it, but I can give you some ideas if you would like. So, to give you an example of what I think looks cool is this. Let me see if I can find it. So, the style that I personally wear in real life is something like Jin Woo from Solo Leveling. That's kind of the style that I wear in real life. So, to show you an example, is something like this, is what I would usually wear. Some sort of like jacket, like a t-shirt and jeans. Something like this is pretty much the look that I always go for. If I feel more classy, I would pull off a suit, I think, but not too not too classy, if you will. Something like this, perhaps. So, you know, like a jacket of some kind, and maybe a shirt. This is the kind of look, because I kind of look like Sun Jin-woo as well, except, you know, even more handsome. Not to toot my own horn. But I kind of like plain looks. I don't like it to be too flashy, so to put it in perspective, right? After this, I'll show you what I mean.
In any case, now that we have the meteor fragment, the museum can now open to the public. That's good news. As for tracking down the thief, I'm afraid it'll be a long-term project. When the time comes, we may need your assistance again. Let's go. We need to take this item back to the museum where it belongs.
So, what I meant by that, you see how Luocha has like this kind of suit type situation? That's what I kind of like. So, I like long coats like this. I have a few of my own, because I just like the look. Something maybe like Welt wears as well. It's very nice. I like the look of it. Something like Jin Yuan wears. I really like the look of this type of style of clothing, you know? And that's what I meant was like, something like Dan Heng probably wears, like this types of jacket. I have a few. Like Dan Heng's probably wears the most what I would wear. Kinda. Because he wears, like, obviously it's more of a game look, but I wear similar type of shoes. I wear, like, jeans most of the time, sometimes trousers. I wear, like, some sort of either shirt. Turtlenecks, no, usually, but, you know, I have a few. And some sort of, like, overcoat that kind of looks like this, really. It's not like a trench coat, but more like just a long coat type situation. That's what I usually wear, and that's what I feel like, you know, would best represent me.
Tell Hook about the Geomarrow.
Because I'm not...
You might want to help Fursman get his treasure
So,
back.
it's gonna make me look bad, but I'm not the biggest fashion guy, alright? I just wear stuff that looks kinda good, and makes me feel good. Because I prioritize comfort over, you know, fashion, if you will. But that's kind of where I am at with stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world.
Welcome to the Balboa History and Culture Museum. Miss Bella has notified me that you can enter free of charge. Would you like to enter the museum? Indeed so. Alright, please follow me. Alright, let's put that fragment back.
Now the General
That's a
Hall
pretty big rock.
to its former glory. Thanks for your help.
I'm surprised how somebody can steal that. That's a pretty big rock. How can you just walk away with that?
The meteor fragment. It's so majestic.
I thought it was like a little itty bitty thing when I saw it first, but it's the size of your head. Even bigger. What kind of unbelievable thievery skills do you need to have a golden touch of gods themselves to steal that thing without being noticed? It's like...
The value of items housed here can't be measured in money alone. But this little piece of stone could fetch a mountain of cash.
Probably anime style. I mean, you know, I'm not a big art enthusiast, so... But I'm a weeb to an extent, so I do like... As I said, my preferred type of art is something like this. So I like stuff like this, you know, some like nothing too flashy, like stuff like this I enjoy. Because art like this, you know, more realistic stuff is cool to me, right? But I feel like it looks too realistic. Because something about just the style of anime, it just makes you look more... How should I say it? Like... interesting, I guess? So that's why I like stuff like this the most. Because it makes you look... Because, let's be real. Life is not anime, so you're not even gonna look like anime. But if you look like anime, it would look weird in real life. That's why no real life characters from anime, like every single live depiction of any anime looks weird. Because no human being looks like anime character. And for good reason. Because anime characters are exaggerated to an extreme. Where they made them look like absolute gods. And I like that. I like that. Because, let's be real. Do you really think Jean Lee could exist in real life? The absolute handsomeness that he embodies? There's no way he can exist like that. He only can exist in the pure form of a gacha game. As a god that he is.
The General Hall is ready to open to the public again. Oh, by the way, the museum's previous manager resigned recently to pursue his dream of becoming a writer. So, if you're interested, do you think you'd like to take up the post part-time? I promise
I'll
you
think
will
about
be
it.
a good job.
I mean, I have a few words to save, but I probably can spare a bit of time. You know, how bad can it get? Luffy can wait, you know. I know they're facing crisis with a giant tree and some D's running around, but I'm pretty sure Jin can handle it.
So that's a yes? Great!
Hairstyle? That's an interesting one. So, in real life, I have a short hair. Because, unfortunately, I don't have the patience to grow my hair. So, I'd say my hairstyle is kind of like this, actually. So, I kind of have longish hair. Maybe something like this, even. So, I don't usually style my hair. But if I had to, like... Actually, let me find something that looks a little bit more like my... So if I style it, it kind of looks like this, but I never style it, so it never looks like that. But if I had to specify, let me think of a character. It probably actually looks like main character's hair, to be fair.
Now that that's settled, let's go pay a visit to
Kinda depends, really, because
Eris. She's a talented worker and can tell you everything there is to know about museum matters.
if I care too much, right, which I usually don't, I would go to hairstylist monthly, but I don't. And when I do, so if I do go to hairstylist, it would be kind of like Dun Heng's hair, right? That's what kind of my usual look is. It's like a mixture between this and something like that. It's kind of like a mixture between the two. So my hair is pretty short, but it's not too short. It's kind of... If I don't cut my hair, it kind of looks like that, actually. But this is probably like the most accurate depiction of my hair looks like, I'd say. This is like if it's bad. If it's really bad. And usually I don't style it, as I said. So it's longish, but not too long. Kind of like what the Hang has rocking there. If I style it, it kind of looks like Japard's. A little bit. I wish I could grow a hair like goddamn Junior. Are you kidding me? I would look so good. But yeah, it's kind of like a mix in between those three, I'd say. It's hard to say because, as I said, I don't go for specific hairstyle. It's more like how lazy I am. In the sense of how much of care do I give at any given point to style my hair. Which is usually not much. I only brush my hair.
Introduce you to. This is Eris, our secretary. And this is the same Express. I'm sure you've heard his name many times already.
My hair is black, right? And I like the purple and black aesthetic, so something like this, right? I like the purple and black. So for my OC, I'd say my eye color would be probably purple, because I really like purple color. And I'd say hair probably black, because I don't know. I like the blue, something like this as well. But like, I feel like purple gives me a bit of a villain vibe, which is interesting, because, you know, I like that. It's a bit fascinating. But probably black, I'd say, yeah. Because I'm not, like, super big on hair color, being, like, super vibrant. It looks good on certain, like, characters, but I feel like it makes it look less realistic. And as I said, my hair is black, real life, so.
Oh, yes. I've heard so much about you. It's so nice to finally have the pleasure of meeting you.
I really like the white hair look, but the problem is, for white hair, you need to have, like, specific face structure in order to pull it off. So, somebody like... Let me give you an example. So, somebody like this man right here. I wish I could pull this off, but I don't really look like Toshiro at all. Like, Toshiro has such a specific look about him that, like, white hair works so well on him that he just looks awesome. But I can't pull that off, because I don't have the hairstyle like him, and my face structure is not suited for that. As I say, I look more like Sanjin Woo, like, that's kind of my look. Like, this is kind of how I usually look, I'd say. If I care enough to, you know, actually dress nicely. On a good day, on a good day. On a bad day, I'd say I probably look like... wait, let me find a picture. I remember there was a picture of him. Let's see. I probably look like this majority of the time. This is what I look like majority of the time. If I actually, you know, because usually I don't care. It's very rare for me to style my stuff. Like hair, face, I wash my face and like brush my hair once every now and again. And it's as far as it goes, really. As far as it goes.
In addition to her secretarial duties, Eris is also a student at the Bellabog College of Art. She's very knowledgeable about the museum's exhibits and their history. Eris,
As I said, I like the mixture of like darker palettes. So,
relating to the opening and operation of the exhibit.
as I said, I really like the purple aesthetic. So, as I said, something like this, where it's like purple eyes, black hair color. Maybe like a suit to match there, to a certain extent. Maybe like black with maybe like a purple shirt or something. I feel like that's a very cool aesthetic looking. And it's kind of matched with my style as well, because majority of my wardrobe is black. I have a lot of purple stuff as well, because as I say, I like purple. I have a lot of purple like shirts and like a few hoodies, like dark purple. Something like this kind of shade of purple. So like something like that, mixed in between. And I have a lot of blue stuff as well, like darkish blue. Because I'm not a big fan of bright colors. As I said before, bright colors just don't really work on me that well.
My pleasure, Miss Payla.
But dark colors complement me a lot.
Every detail.
At least from what I can see. I do have some bright stuff, so I have a few red shirts, some green, like dark green, almost like camo style. And I do have some cream stuff as well, some white, you know. But I don't wear that stuff often. As I said, it's majority of the time black jeans, shoes. It's like I have a few, but kind of depends. I'll put some t-shirt on, some sort of jacket on top. I have quite a few over jackets that I just put on, you know, for style more than anything, but also to, you know, keep me warm.
Would you like to begin with the museum's workflows? That's the spirit. Let's get started then.
All right, what do we have here? Am I building a museum? Is that what it's all about? That's kind of cool. I like that. Interesting. I kind of like that. That's a cool mechanic. So it's like business tycoon, huh? I'm pretty good at those. If there's one thing I'm good at, is business. I'm gonna build the greatest, the greatest museum empire this world has ever seen. And nobody gonna rival my skills. These people not gonna even know what hit them. I mean, you know, the same people attract each other. That's all I'm saying. Plus, you know, we could be clones for all you know. It's a very big possibility. All right. Let's see. Give me an S. S rank. Come on. S rank. There we go. These absolute chums. I knew it. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna shine, truly. I'm gonna build the greatest empire. The museums of the world gonna be jealous of me. What do I need more? You know what? This guy gets it. Let's do him. A rank? What do you mean, A rank? Unbelievable. How could you do this to me? A rank. Alright, you know what, Julian? Let's upgrade our costs, you know? Let's go a little bit of a upgrade route, if you will. There we go. Alright, what about this? S rank, right? It can't be anything less. There we go. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. See, so you know, I'm a serious individual. I never smile in real life. Never. It's very rare for me to smile. So my expressions usually, I don't keep referencing him, but like he's kind of like what I look like and behave like in real life. In real life, my expression usually is like this. I usually, if I do smile, it's something like... let me see. It's something like this, if I do smile. So, majority of the time, I look mildly displeased. This is like my standard facial expression, so I just look like I'm disinterested majority of the time. I look like I don't want to be here. And if I do smile, you know, it's rare occasions, but I do crack up a smile like this every now and again. But majority of the time, it's like dead emotion, like emotionless almost, or like as neutral as it gets, really. Maybe something like this even. But as I said, I do smile every now and again. Something like this, I do pull off pretty easily. So it kind of depends what kind of mood you catch me in. If I'm in a good mood, it's something like this. If I'm in a bad mood, it's something like this. If I'm in disinterested mood, it's probably something like this. If I'm sad, it's probably something like this. So it's kind of like a range of emotions. And it really depends on how you catch me. But I'd say my most... this is kind of like depicts what I usually am. The smile changes every now and again to this. It just, as I said, really depends what I'm doing. I don't know about that, Liz. I don't know about that. The thing is, I laugh, but like, the problem is, my facial expression doesn't change too much, right? So it is a laugh, but that's only because I'm in a good mood, you know? As I said, it changes. If I'm in a good mood, I'm more jovial. So it's something like this, as I said. It's something where I don't mind cracking a smile. So this is what I look like right now. Probably. I can't see myself, but you know, that's what I would assume. And the majority of the time, if I'm just sitting here, you know, staring at my computer, it's something like this. I just look pretty much dead inside almost. Not in a bad way, not in a bad way. But you know, I'm just telling you how it is. Telling you how it is. If I have a good time, obviously I'm not dead inside, so I do crack up a smile. It just really depends. It really depends. Like John Lee. Take John Lee for example. That man doesn't smile that often, but when he does, you know, he does. And that's what I aspire to be like. He's my role model for life in general. Easy S rank. These people don't even know what hit them. I keep getting them W's without even trying, really. I need to keep their education high. This is kind of the kind of the games I used to play as a child, I remember. Like Business Tycoon, Roller Coaster Tycoon, you know? I'm pretty decent at those games. If I do say so myself. Let's see, who can I get? Ooh, I like this man. This man. Let's get him. He's good. He's good. So, let's take out this guy. Replace him with this guy. Now we're talking. As I said, Liz, it's up to artist's interpretation. If you feel like you can depict me in the best way possible, you think? As I said, I'm flexible. It's really all up to you. I'll give you all the creative freedom you ever need. I'm just giving you rough stuff there, how I behave or how I, you know, look and stuff like that. But as I said, it's all up to you. I'm sure you probably know better than me, because as I said, I'm not very artistic, if that makes sense. But, you know, I do have a bit of creativity, just not in an artistic way. So far, so good. So far, we, you know, progressing. We're getting there. I wonder if there's time limit, actually, on these. Because if there is, I'm not sure if I'm doing great. Hopefully I am. Hopefully I am. Ooh, that's all duration. It's a little bit under. We need to upgrade it. Absolutely, as I said, it's all up to the creative inspiration that you have. I'm sure whatever you do is going to be great. Yeah, I feel like that's a style that mostly matches my personality the most. Because I feel like different styles resemble different kind of personalities as well. And my one resembles more animated character, like manhwa type characters. Because I don't think I have deep enough personality to be realistic drawing, because I think for those, your personality needs to be matching. And mine's definitely not. I'm more of a, you know, weeb type character. Somebody that, you know, would give arm and leg in order to be isekai'd by the truck lord himself. Lux, Eris told me you managed the museum so well that it was as though you had done it for years. I'm impressed. Previously, we planned to only open the external area of the general hall to manage the coast. Now that we're doing so well, I think it's time we open the internal area to the public. Let's do it. Manager Lux, I hope the museum will revive steadily with your help. Go ahead and talk to Eris. She will tell you how to manage multiple exhibition areas simultaneously. Keep up the good work. Alright, I'm going up in this world. Now we're moving up. Julian. The sneaky son of a gun. I knew he would crawl back to me. Yeah, as I said, Liz, I'll give you all the creative freedom. You are the master here. I'm merely, you know, I'm merely a test subject, if anything. Or the muse, if you will. Whatever you would like to call it. But as I said, I'll be happy with anything. It's absolutely fine. Ooh, I got 15. Ooh, that's a lot. Alright, let's see. Let's upgrade it a little bit. Get to level 3 and then do this. Ooh. Okay, let's put these guys. And Julian. Still lack a little bit. Who can I use for education? So... how about this guy? There we go. And then we use this guy for here, and there we go. That's what I like to see. Alright, let's go. Liz, I appreciate as is that you dedicate some time to do that. As I said, it's absolutely fine. Whatever you draw, I'm sure it will be great. It's perfectly fine. Alright, so we're doing so far so good. We kind of need to expand a little bit more. Let's do a bit more upgrades here. Nice. Okay, so let's upgrade this. We're doing fine for now, so let's just keep going. Okay, we'll do that in a bit. Can buy these guys. That guy costs 2k, even though he's not that great. Why would I buy it? Absolute ripoff. I'll do buy these two, though. You know what, fine. I'll get that guy as well. Alright, what do you have to say? Oh, hi there. You here to collect Belbog landscape paintings, right? As you can see, 3 exhibits of the same category are still missing in the general hall. They are all made by the great painter Rebony, a graduate of the Belbog College of Art. He is currently the icon of the Nobody's School and the pinnacle of the city's art scene. Although he has promised to submit his commissions on time, I know him too well. He must have procrastinated till the last minute. I bet he is working flat out somewhere right now to complete this work. So, do I need to visit him or something? No, I'm sure he won't be there. He hates doing his work in isolation. If possible, he would definitely paint outdoors. Let me check which painting is still missing. Got it. Looks like I'll have to task you with a trip to Outline Snow Plains. If everything goes as planned, he should be over there. I'm on it, and I'll be back in a jiffy, old man. Great. Off you go then. Oh yeah, take this. We've agreed to sell things in cash, and here's the money. If he's done painting, then you can hand this over to him immediately. But this dude's got a quirky temper. If he insists on not taking the payment, don't waste your time. Just keep it as a delivery fee for yourself. Alright, I feel like I'm getting involved in some shady, you know, behind the door type art situation. Smuggling. I'm not sure I'm into that. But you know what's fine. I mean, Liz, as I said, if you need any creative inspiration, you can always ask me. I'll respond to the best of my abilities. But yeah, it's absolutely fine, absolutely fine. As I said, I'm flattered that you would take time off your day and do something for me like that. It's, As I said, very flattering. And I'm very grateful for that. But I'm sure it will be great, Liz. I'm sure it will be great. Let me put it to you this way. It's better than anything I could have done. That's for sure. Okay. Oh, I forgot to claim these rewards. I still have quite a few. Forgot the pom-pom even gives me though. Has me once I collected anything. There we go. Can we actually do a 10 pull? Ah, no, I only have 8. But we did get quite a few Starjades actually. We're slowly climbing back to the place where we can actually, you know, get stuff done, if you will. Okay, you know what? Just to make it a little bit more interesting, let's do one more 10 pull. Let's see what we can get. I'll send the Himiko and Yukong, and we're gonna see what I can do with them later. But I'm gonna get 2 more tickets. And let's do one more 10 pull. You know, you never know. We might get something. Probably not, but I thought before I go, I'll do a nice little temple to send you off, guys, because I'm a little bit tired, as I said, but tomorrow we have a lot of stuff planned. We're probably gonna build our boy Luocha. We're gonna build our second team, and probably on Saturday we're actually gonna go back to Genshin and see what's going on there in that side. But I'll send you off with a nice little departure gift, if you will. Let's see. Can we get something nice? I hope so, but I'll take a good 4-star. I don't expect 5-star, which I don't get. That's fine. I don't have any pity whatsoever, so that's to be expected. But if I can get, I don't know, Tin Young, that would be nice. Or maybe even Arlen, you know. I don't really need star cones, but light cones, I mean. So a character would be nice. Sampo. I don't have Sampo, so you know, I'll take it. Another man to my collection. My collection ever expanding like a universe. I already have 21 characters out of the possible 26. The only 4-star that I'm missing is Alan. This man evades me like the plague. He doesn't want to come to me. And I don't understand why. He clearly doesn't want to be near me. But you know what? One day we're gonna get him. One day that guy will have no choice but to join me. And my cause, world domination. One man at a time. Alright. Enough of that.
It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world.
But yeah, it was worth it. We got Sampo, so you know. That was definitely a good pull. I know Sampo is not the greatest character, but you know what? I wanted him because I didn't have him. Okay, let's just double check that I completed everything before I go. Just to make sure that I didn't forget something, as I'm prone to do. There we go. Alright, so I feel like that's a nice rounding point. Tomorrow we're probably gonna, you know, finish the museum. We're gonna become the greatest tycoon this world has ever seen. We're most likely gonna build Luocha and, you know, have some fun with the Abyss equivalent. Forgot the name. Escapes me right now. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good remaining to your day. I hope you had some fun today. I hope you enjoyed my losing of mind during the summoning session and a little bit of a chill time afterwards. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow, same time as usual, 8 o'clock UK time, and we're hopefully gonna have some more fun. No promises though. We'll see. Depending on my sanity, how that's gonna keep up. But yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow, guys. Have a good one, and bye-bye.